Alright guys, welcome to my gaming channel. So for the next 30 minutes, let's actually play Watch Dogs Legion. Alright, so first of all, please share your comments on my channel, and if you like to give me some suggestions to improve my video quality or my channel contents, for sure I will listen to your suggestions. And yes, let's talk about the Watch Dogs Legion. This game, for sure, it's created by Ubisoft. It's actually one of the best Watch Dogs Legion games. This game is actually based on modern London, actually futuristic London. And in the game, there are all different kinds of devices my characters can hack. And the enemies are kind of like, really brutal in this game. And also like the video qualities and the background music, the gameplay of this game are just phenomenal. Okay, so hopefully you guys enjoy this video. And the okay, so let's start. Yes, so Midwinter is actually my PlayStation account's name. So if you like to play any online games with me in future, please let me know. Okay, so this game has 4 options right now. So apparently the bottom right corner, so there is a bloodline. So that's actually the DLC, and this is actually one of the main protagonists in Watch Dogs Legion. In Watch Dogs game. So it's actually Watch Dogs 1. So and this Bloodline DLC is actually on sale. So I'm gonna probably just purchase this next time. And for now, Legion of the Dead. So it seems like all of the NPCs turned into a zombie. It looks like the zombie game, like the zombie mode, is very popular in all different kinds of games. So I'm gonna play this later. Online feature, right now I do not subscribe to a PlayStation online. I'm not the PlayStation Plus member, but I will if you guys really like my campaign channel. So the campaign mode, yes. So I will for sure periodically upload my Watch Dogs Legion walkthrough. So for this introduction, aka walkthrough 1 video, I'm just gonna play the prelude. It's a huge game, so it's quite long, and based on my work schedule, I will try my best to upload my broadcasting as many times as possible. Okay, so at the end of this video, I will mention about the next time, like my schedule, based on my schedule, next time when I'm going to broadcast again. Okay, hopefully you will enjoy this game as much as I do, so let's get started. Okay, so I have actually played a little bit of the game, and for sure I have completed the PC version campaign. So let's actually play the new game here. At the beginning of this video, like I mentioned, I have actually briefly talked about the reasons why I love this game. And while we play the prelude, I'm gonna talk more about the reasons why I'm quite excited about the Watch Dogs Legion, this game, and hopefully the future Watch Dogs game. Okay, so there is actually another new game slot. Let's select this one. So when I played the PC version, I've actually I chose the classic mode, so it's just like a playthrough, like the story playthrough, and it's not quite challenging. So to be honest, at a certain point, when I played the PC version, I got bored a little bit just because it's not as challenging as I expected. So I just found like the gameplay was quite repetitive. So for this time, let's actually choose the resistance mode. So I'm gonna read the text here. So resistance mode is a challenging experience that puts DedSec on the back foot. London is more dangerous than ever, and Albion is out for blood. Sorry. So DedSec is actually the name of the group of hackers. So in Watch Dogs 1 and 2, DedSec is basically the protagonist. So Albion, mentioned in this sentence here, is actually one like the security troops in London. So combat stealth, melee, and pursuit are dramatically more difficult. Faster travel is limited, and permadeath is on. Great for players looking for a more immersive and hardcore experience. So permadeath. So permadeath just means death permanently. So it's actually a key feature of Watch Dogs Legion here, because later on I can recruit. The reason why this game is called a Legion is because later on in the game I can recruit as many NPCs as possible. So I can actually recruit them to become the members of DedSec. And each member has actually their unique features, and if they die on the field, they just die permanently. So it's actually more challenging in this mode. So once the resistance mode is selected, the game mode cannot be changed. Okay, I like that. Confirm, and here we go. So for sure, like one cool feature of a PlayStation 5 version of the game is uploading time is dramatically reduced compared to my PC version.
What a town. History around every corner, and a tourist photographing it. Pubs serving up a pint and a smile. All that music, theatre and art. And multiculturalism. And the world's oldest underground, the Tube. The class of cities, really. Top shelf stuff. Only took 12,000 years to build it up, and one night to tear it all down.
The flying drones. There are all kinds of flying drones everywhere in this game.
What's our status?
Perimeter security's down. Plenty of your flying friends about. Dalton, no time to waste.
Yes, ma'am. I'm in. Any idea what we're up against, Bagley?
If you haven't brushed off, I might ever consider leaving these security threats to the authorities.
That's rich, Bagley. The government would sooner arrest us for trying to help than actually do something useful.
Let's sort this one on our own.
Carefully, Dalton.
Bagley, are you detecting a little worry in Sabine's voice?
Brilliant. Asking the computer about feelings. This explains so much.
Shut it, you two, and get to work.
There she is.
Alright guys, so the first video, I'm just gonna play the prelude, and then I will add some comments about the reasons why I really love this game. So as you can tell, the game is actually based on the futuristic, future London, and it's actually produced by Ubisoft. This company, for sure, is really popular for producing the games, the sandbox games, based on different locales in Europe. So the Watch Dogs game is actually a huge, rivalry to GTA. So it's actually sandbox game. The first part, like the prelude, is just like a linear, and this game is actually a piece of art. There are all kinds of arts, graffitis, statues. In this game, needless to say, it's actually in London. London is actually, my understanding is that London is actually such a unique city. Like many gaming, studios, they just try to avoid, when they just, try to make the sandbox games, because there are so many iconic buildings. You can see how great Ubisoft, uses its resources to actually craft those buildings. In the evening, when I play maybe my walkthrough 2 or 3, if actually we actually happen to do animations at night, you will see the game is just stunning. The PlayStation 5, for sure, I can tell just by looking at the screen here, I don't see any difference, compared to the PC version. The lighting here looks really great. The shadow looks great. Okay, so let's just enjoy the game. So I can press down L3 to crouch and move quietly. All right, so we have two options. Either I just, sneak right behind this enemy and then just take him down, I'm assuming that's a gentleman, or I can press L1 button.
Are heavily encrypted. No identifying information.
So
ghosts in this system.
Okay, so by pressing L1 button on the streets in the later part of the game, I can actually profile every NPC walking on the street. I can easily see what features those characters, those NPCs, they have, what background story they have. So I can easily choose whether I want to recruit them or not. But for now, another feature by pressing down the L1 button, the profiling feature of this game is I can distract the enemy. So let's do that, and then we sneak in.
That hurt you more than it hurt me.
All right, yeah. So when I play the PC version, so I just used my Xbox controller. So I can tell the PlayStation 5, the controller with this haptic feature, so when I hit the enemy, the vibration there is actually kind of more accurate. So that's actually one feature I really love the PlayStation 5 controller. Okay, so I can also hack these doors. The door is for sure locked, but it's actually unlocked right now. So I can just, press down L1 button to open it.
And keep it quiet, Dalton.
If they don't shoot me, I won't shoot them. How's that?
Okay, so press the X button to mod over ratings. All right. Yeah, so it looks like right now I'm actually in the London Parliament building. So hold L1 on a locked door to review the link to the closed circuit terminal to unlock the door. Okay, so I need to find where the circuit terminal is located. So by first targeting this door lock and then press and hold L1 button. So the review, it just reviews the circuit. So this red line here is the circuit, and it looks like the terminal is located on the other side of the room. And there is for sure one enemy standing right in front of it. So pressing press the circle button, I can just hide my character behind any walls, any crates, and then I can corner my character just by pressing the X button. So hold L1 to profile object and review the available hacking options. So we can see like here I can target two like 3 things here. So like targeting in this game is very easy. I just like rotate just in the R3 like an analog stick. So like whatever item like my character faces, so that item is just automatically targeted. So let's see. So I target this. Let's actually choose the closer one. I target this like whatever the box and the crates, and I have 2 options here. One is explode, the other one is attract. So for sure, like explosion causes noise, so that will alert this enemy here. Let's not do that, but I can actually attract the enemy close by. Let's just see what happens if I do that. And besides like the explode, you can see the description there is actually non-lethal explosive. It's a battery array. All right. Yeah, so the enemy kind of like faces towards me, so I need to actually distract this enemy right now. All right, so the other enemy is not alerted. All right, sneaking right behind, take down. There we go. So when my characters stand right up and then walk, it does actually cause a noise. There's actually no noise bar like displayed in this game. So crouching down and then just sneaking in this way is actually the better option. There is another one. Attract again. So this time the enemy faces towards the wall and then take down. All right, remember like this is the terminal I need to actually unlock to be able to open the door. But looks like there is one enemy here. Okay, this time there is no reason for me to distract this enemy. All right, so this game it's actually not censored. The PlayStation 5 version of this game is for sure not appropriate for kids, for any kids to play. So the game, like the commentation made by all different kinds of characters in the game, is not censored. So that's another reason why I like this game.
They've got loads of dead set gear down here. And why do you suppose that is?
What? How did they get their hands on it?
I don't know. But someone wants to make it look like DedSec was here.
Shit. You need to proceed with extreme caution, Dalton.
Who are these men in black anyway?
Nothing identifying. I suspect that's by design.
Okay, there's no enemy in this room left here, so that's why I can just stand right up and then run towards the wall, towards the gate. Okay, onwards to the next area.
Oh, fuck me. The entire place is rigged to blow.
Jesus, those canisters. Bagley, is that?
RDX nitrogen. Enough to level Parliament.
Can you locate a detonator, Bagley?
Not exactly, but there's a device streaming a fuckload of encrypted data from the floor above you.
Yeah, that fits the bill. On my way.
Bagley, is that not the detonator?
No, but it's a transmitter sending a signal to a device on the floor above us. Safe to assume that would be the detonator we're looking for.
Yep, what I did just now was just pressing down the R3 button. So I can actually scan the entire room, including numbers of enemies, their location, and the devices I can hack, such as this camera. So hijack the camera, so I can actually turn the game camera with the camera view, and then I can see where this enemy is working towards to. Okay, so there are 3 enemies here. usually, like when I just enter a new area, I do not just blindly take down the enemies, because I like to play the espionage way of this game, so I can actually take down all of these enemies quietly. So to do that, I need to actually find out like where these enemies actually walk around. They interact with one another or not. Looks like these three, they just walk blindly on their own. Okay. Alright, so my character is actually hidden right behind that canister there, and then this enemy basically is just walking around this area. Alright. One thing is I need to find a perfect spot to take this enemy down, because like if I take down this enemy here, the other enemy, this one, walking here, will for sure see their dead buddy. Alright, okay, let's find out. Okay, looks like the correct way to do is this way. Okay, that's actually more like it. Okay, when you just walk right over here, distract. Okay. Alright, so the dead body is found, so I need to be more careful. Okay, you can see like these two enemies are alerted right now. So corner back here, or corner back here, okay. Yeah, usually when I take down the enemy, so I like to just turn my camera so I can see the other enemy. Alright.
They've staged dead set propaganda all around the bombs. These pricks are going to blow up Parliament and hang it on us.
Not if you get to that detonator first.
Yeah, so look like my character needs to find out where the detonator is located. Yeah, so another option to take down the enemy, just like what I did, is to just hide right behind any objects, and then like when the enemy actually gets close over here, so automatically there will be a takedown option appearing right above enemy's head, so I can just easily take down the enemy that way. One more thing, this game just does not really implement is actually to hide the enemy's body. Like I do not carry enemy's body and then just move the enemy's body elsewhere. Yeah, I think just some feature maybe like Ubisoft that can include it to the next Watch Dogs game in future.
House of Commons. Whoever these men in black are, they've got brass bollocks to set up in the centre of government.
Deactivate the detonator. Okay, so I'm actually in the House of Commons. Like for sure, my character is in the Parliament building of Great Britain. Okay. Yeah, so before activating the next mission, usually I'd like to walk around the room before the enemies show up. So I know like where I can hide my character and the what items I can actually manipulate. For example, this battery array or something like this junction box. Okay, I can actually use the junction box to attract the enemy. Or I can just easily explode it. I don't usually choose the explosion option because like it creates a noise, which will for sure alert all of the enemies. Okay, here we go.
I found the detonator. And it's definitely live. Bagley, I'm going to need some help with this.
Yes, you are, but sadly, I'm locked out.
Fuck. Well, we don't have a chance without Bagley.
Wait, I might know a workaround. We trained in manual overrides at MI5.
You're full of surprises. Be quick about it.
All right, Bagley, do your thing.
I'm in. And the bombs have just armed themselves. Well, that may complicate matters.
Fuck's sake. Can you defuse them or not?
Of course I can. I might also trip another failsafe and vaporize it, so fair warning.
Expect this to draw some attention your way, Dalton.
Oh, I'm counting on you.
Company at our back door. Dalton, we've got some heat here at HQ.
How long is this going to take, Bagley?
Depends how often you interrupt me with questions.
All right, everyone. Faces on, guns out. It's about to get real.
Fuck. They're on me. I'll try and hold them off.
Stay alert!
Okay, for now 3 of them.
Bagley, update. Let's just say I'm both impressed and annoyed by how sophisticated this anti-tamper security is. Still working. Keep your eyes open. Shit, the Load me on, something here. Check every corner and crevice. It's here. I know it's coming. Here, we'll clear it out. Come out. Wherever you are.
Alright, at 20%. Oh no. Alright. Aim the head. Aim the head. So my character's HP is actually automatically regenerated as long as I do not take damage. No. Okay, wait. Nope, that's not close enough.
Tell me you're close. I'm through security, now wading through terabytes of decoy code looking for the detonation sequence.
Alright, so let us throw this electronic shock. Alright. Any enemy just steps into that electronic shock circle will get electrified. Wow, this enemy shoots. Yeah, see, like, at the right bottom corner, the electronic shock, like this cube, is actually it's actually just being recasted.
Problem, Dalton. I need your physical appendages now.
All right. So again, like before, activate the next part. Always need to pick up ammos as much as possible. Just to get things ready for the next action. Okay, let me see which one is, nope, not that one.
What's wrong?
There are 3 slots on the left. One of them is the receiver. You need to pull the controller wire.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm fucking not. Pull the wire.
If this gets me blown up.
Bombs defused. See? That wasn't so bad, was it?
Bagley, you bastard. You're gonna give me a bloody heart attack, mate. Whoa. What the fuck am I looking at?
It appears Parliament is not the only target. More bombs are going live as we speak.
On screen, Bagley.
No, we need to get the word out. Those sites need to be evacuated.
They're spread out all over London. There isn't any time.
But my sister's at the town conference. We have to do something.
I picked up a transmitter on the roof that is sending out a signal to the other bomb sites. If you can reach it...
I can shut it all down. Sabine!
Fuck! Dalton, we're breached! Go! The roof!
Oh, the safe house. The data sector quarter got breached. So, Patties of Westminster. Okay, so looks like...
We're being raided. It's a bloodbath. Her protocol is to wipe everything, including Bagley.
I need him for the transmitter.
I know, but if they get him, they get everything. Names, ops, locations.
Okay, I'll do it the old-fashioned way. Wipe him.
Yes, wipe me.
Do it, Sabine, and get the hell out of there.
Fuck. Okay, Bagley's down. You're on your own. Dalton, if this goes...
It won't. I'll see you at the rally point. I promise.
Good luck.
All right, a bit of the background story here, guys. Bagley is actually the AI system, like the DataSec uses this AI system to actually just do all sorts of things. Right now, it looks like Bagley got wiped, and the I just actually wanted to mention one thing. You see, like the quality of this game is really top notch. Like the statues here. Like the stained glass, the lighting function of the game, and then like the reflection. You see the stained glass, like the lighting is actually reflected on this on the back of this statue, and it just looks stunning. London is for sure like one of the cities many gaming studios try to avoid when they just produce a sandbox game, because it's complex. Right, like there are so many historic buildings mixed with the modern buildings. But Ubisoft just has so much experience, creating the games based on different European cities. So here we are. So we have this masterpiece here. Okay, let's try to open this door. All right. So it looks like this door is locked. So I need to acquire a key to unlock. Alright, looks like the key is actually, it is not a manual key, or a metal key. So it's actually, this key is actually, yeah, you can see like once I scan the area, like those highlighted items, like, you know, what highlighted items, you know, are framed by the blue color line, you know, the just revealing, like, you know, any items I can just, you know, manipulate. So this is like the puzzle, right? Like this part is very easily like, you know, deciphered. So I need to actually get in this system to acquire that electronic key. So there are two things I can do. Either I can just hijack this camera, look at the my gaming mode, like the gaming the game camera, like the angle, like now just you know is from, you know, this camera, so I can see the room here, and there is another device I can hijack. All right, you guys, like, you know, I'm right, like my camera angle is right in front of this iPad, this pad or whatever thing. So, like, you know, whenever I do this, like, you know, in this game, I have to make sure like my character is actually in a safe place. There is no enemy, like, you know, trying to take down my character. If my character gets hit, so, like, you know, this angle is just automatically shut down. Okay, look how beautiful this room is. All right. Yeah, there is this zoom in, zoom out function. Okay, looks like I got a key. Okay, the door is actually automatically unlocked and the enemies showed up. Okay, let's actually throw my electronic shock device right beside the door, so whichever enemy gets close to this door will automatically get exploded. Okay, now let's open the door. Just like what that happened. Okay, open again. Yeah, always aim at hats.
What the hell? I'm going to check it out.
That's where I saw them. Moving to investigate. Help!
Hello?
This has gone completely tits up. Suspect was definitely there. I've been shot!
So I just jammed that enemy's weapon, so that enemy is not able to shoot for a while.
They're shooting!
Of course I do. What do you expect? Just my character just ducks right behind this arsenal box, not doing anything?
Suspect made off that way. Have a look.
There we go.
I just saw him there. Shit! It's just me!
Oh yes, you are left alone.
God! Is it just me?
Yep.
Moving to engage. Weapons down!
On the roof of the palace of Westminster.
Well done, Dalton Wolf. I'm impressed.
The fuck are you?
Oh, you still think you're here to save London? I'm afraid that's not going to happen. You're here to help us with some important work.
Important work. Killing thousands of...
Exactly.
Oh no.
To save the world. You do know Londoners have died before, hmm? The plague, the Great Fire, the Blitz. It's not much fun. But destruction is always the cure. And it begins today. 0 day.
Zero day.
It's time for a hard reset.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
A series of explosions devastated 3 sites in London. Authorities are asking residents to remain in their homes as the situation continues to develop. We have received no official casualty total, but it is expected.
Mourners gathered for a series of candlelight vigils that brought closure to thousands of families and indeed to an entire city. London is now laser-focused.
Today at 10 Downing Street, where Nigel Cass, CEO of private military company Albion, received a mandate to secure London. Cass has vowed to hunt down DedSec. Terrorism responses failed. Albion used cutting-edge artificial intelligence systems and autonomous drones to capture the remaining members of DedSec. A stark warning to would-be insurgents.
Corporations are posting record profits due to increased efficiencies in production and distribution, enabled by the use of technologies initially developed and approved for security purposes.
Overdue cleanup as crime numbers take a dive. Illegal gambling, drug trafficking and prostitution all down following prosecutions of the leaders of 4 of London's 5 largest criminal syndicates. The streets of Camden and Brixton.
As Albion's mandate is extended indefinitely by the government, life finally begins to return to normal. Curfews and travel restrictions have been lifted in all boroughs, thanks to the deployment.
News outlets, reports of rioting in Trafalgar Square have been greatly exaggerated, possibly by foreign meddlers pushing a false narrative through social media. Albion is in complete control of
Reprimand the public about the circulation of fake news, conspiracy theories persisting in dark corners of the internet that terrorist group DedSec were framed for the bombings have been roundly rejected. Our own reporters could not find a single Londoner willing to expound those theories on camera. The facts any other story.
The CTOS. CTOS stands for City Operation System.
I need to assemble a team, but I can't reboot DedSec alone. Let me break into London CTOS and see who's available.
Restart DedSec. Infiltrate Bloom's data center. Alright, so Bloom is actually the company which actually produces the City OS. Alright, so hold L1 to profile the Spider-Bot and press a triangle button to hijack it. So this is actually a new feature of Watch Dogs Legion. So Watch Dogs 1 and 2 for sure. Watch Dogs 1, I don't remember, has this feature to actually control the Spider-Bot. Watch Dogs 2 for sure has some parts. But Spider-Bot is actually a huge part in Watch Dogs Legion. Okay, so let's go ahead. Hijack. Alright, so now I can control this Spider-Bot. And my Spider-Bot is right inside this server room of a Bloom company. So this has been the leader of DedSec needs to assemble a new team. Okay, so lots of shutters here. So looks like I need to actually activate these three data cluster. Okay, A down. Okay, onwards to B.
For the city's defense. Are they protecting us? Protecting London? Or someone else's interests? See you next week, fellow pirates. Claire Waters.
Alright, so the Dragon Radio was just discussing the angle of a DedSec. Like, you know, is a DedSec a terrorist group, or a DedSec is actually a hero group, which actually, you know, tries its best to save the city. Let's find out later. Alright, so before I hack the central controlling device, so let's take a look at the London. Ladies and gentlemen, I present you the city of London in the game Watch Dogs Legion. So from up here, you can still see some cars moving down there, and then every corner of this London I can actually go to. It's for sure, like, you know, at the night right now. Later on, like, you know, maybe like in the second walkthrough gameplay, if I just, you know, tap in to go to anywhere, like in the evening, you will see how stunning this game is. There are lightings, like neon lights, hues, colors everywhere. That's another reason why I love this game. It's just so vibrant. It's so colorful. Alright, here we go. Yep, the Bloom City OS tower has just been hacked.
Shit, the situation is worse than I thought. Brilliant. Let's get the people of London on board.
All right, guys. So what's this part is like, Sabine, the leader of DedSec, like, during the incident earlier, like there were multiple casualties. So most of the DedSec members are deceased. So Sabine needs to assemble a new team. To be able to do that, she basically just controlled the Spiderbot. Like, earlier when we controlled the Spiderbot, actually, we were actually in Sabine's view. Like, she must be using some computer or, something to actually use to control the Spiderbot to actually unlock the Bloom Tower. So here we are. Then she is able to Sabine is able to now when we choose these characters, actually we play as a Sabine. So we can actually choose 3, select your first 3 operatives. 3 out of these 15 operatives, these are actually the existing DedSec members. So this is actually one huge feature of Watch Dogs Legion, this game. So later on, once that feature is unlocked in the game, I can actually recruit any NPC walking on the street. So I can actually recruit them to become one of the members of a DedSec. But before recruiting them, I want to profile them, right? I want to see what features that those NPC they actually have acquired. Do those features really help my later gameplay, or some of the features. For example, some character, their melee, the melee attack power is actually boosted after they drink beer. So to be able to wield that type of character, for sure, what the attacking power is buffed, but I need to actually let my character drink something, drink beer or drink liquors. So after the mission, after whatever the infiltration mission is done, so that character is drunk. So it's not very easy for me to use that character to drive any vehicles or just to control that character walking on the streets. So yeah, but reading their profiles, by profiling these NPCs, I can see what features they have, and then I select the useful ones. So let's go from here. Okay, so Zusana. Okay, physically fit, take less damage. Okay, so yeah, basically that's what it is. Shorter injury time. So basically, shorter injury time, that means that if this character gets hit by the gunshot, she basically just recovers faster. Okay, let's see the next one. Light melee weapon. So Tanya can actually easily use the light melee weapon, and then closing discount. So one thing is you can see initially all of these 15 characters, they only have 2. Each one of them only has 2 features. So I have to really be careful selecting these characters. Closing discount is really something I do not need at this moment. So no, not Tanya. Benjamin, a semi-auto pistol. So Benjamin actually has this semi-auto pistol, and the Kelly Vendetta. So active faction damage. There are several factions, I think 6 or 7 factions in this game. Most of them are my enemies. So basically, this character, whenever he actually faces any enemies who belong to Caddy faction, then he takes actual damage. All right, so just one more thing I need to actually lay out. So the Watch Dogs Legion is actually based on the future London. So in terms of characters' gender. I basically just say it earlier. I said this is actually a male character because just when I look at him, when I look at this character, his outfit, his appearance look like a male gender. So because this game is actually based on future London, easily I don't know, maybe this character, he actually names himself not as a cis man, or something else. So I don't know. So just don't get offended when I, really just say he or she or they or whatever, what their gender is. So yeah, so I just got that out of the way. So let's continue. This is actually one very interesting character. I might select him as one of the 3 early operatives. But let's actually profile all of them. Harry Juras, CTOS Joan 7, short hack cooldowns. This is very, very, like, being able to summon drones, it's a very useful feature in the early part of the game. Because like there are all different kinds of drones flying in the sky. So specifically, this character is able to summon CTOS drone. So CTOS drone is actually a neutral drone in this game. Basically, you can imagine I can actually control the drone, and like my game camera will actually swap to the drone camera. I can actually fly this drone to actually like fly up or just fly this drone away from this character, and then like I can scan the area by using this drone. By using this flying drone, and then like we use other items after I scan the area. So I might select him. Okay, Desmond Lee, police contact, shorter team arrest time, idle gain on recruit. Okay, so idle ETO is actually the in-game money. So in this game they call money idle, like no pounds, no sterling here in London in this game. Okay, so this is very interesting character. This is the one I was talking about earlier. So you see the icon there, like there is some hard drinker, so and then tough drunk. So there are like these 2 features, but then in front of the icon there is this beer, like a orange colored beer icon. So that means if this character, if she drinks. If Megan drinks, then like initially, like she will take extra melee damage. Like she will actually attack, like hit enemies harder. But then like later on, she will actually take less damage. The tough drunk, like if I drink more, like in this game, each character can actually drink not just 1 glass of a beer. They can actually drink even like more than 1. Okay, this one, Mary. Mary looks like a badass. She can wield MP5, like the one of the weapons, Delta Wolf, the DataSec member who just died earlier when that member when Delta Wolf used. Okay, so Michael can use the LTL dart gun. Okay, so I need to find out what LTL dart gun is in this game. Oh. Okay, Shruti can use M590 in the beginning of the game. Gain Zhong allegiance. Zhong betray hack. Edward, okay. Rose. This is something I don't need, like a personal sports vehicle. That vehicle is just a sports vehicle. Basically, it's just a pretty like in the game when I drive that sports vehicle, it does not do any extra things. So you can imagine there are some vehicles in the game which actually do crazy things. If you have watched many James Bond 007 movies. Okay. Bilo, I think that's the correct way to pronounce this character's name. Personal motorcycle, nope, I don't need that. Alan, electrify enemies, faster downloads. Okay, Bella is an electrician, for sure. He can use a heavy melee weapon. Body piercer, light melee weapon. Alright, so I'll just go ahead. Okay, one more thing. These 15 characters are just automatically generated in this game. So like next time when I if I want to play this game from the very beginning again, like when I play this part, like all the characters, all 15 of them will be new, like the names will be new, appearance, the clothing, everything will be new. So that's yes, another thing I really like this game. It's really just like a modern showcase, the modern life, the hairstyles, the clothing, the language they speak. It's just so modern. If you guys know me, I love modern types of life. That's not not really luxury, but the modern life just makes me feel just something like I want to experience, right? All right, so let's just select Benjamin. Okay, and then I like to use recruit Harry to be able to summon Jones, and then one more. Okay, let's see. Alan. Okay. Electrician. Gain Zhong allegiance. No, I've actually already recruited Harry, who can actually easily summon Jones. Okay, yeah, I got a bit lost here. Not those melee weapons. Like every character can just easily pick up some weapons later. The melee weapon for sure, like using melee weapon or like any heavy weapon for sure, increase the damage output, but not at this moment. Using gun is really something very useful. More importantly, like being able to hack different devices. Being able to summon drones, those are the most useful features in this game. Unique weapon, paintball gun. That's not too unique. Evasive dodge, combat role. No, not closing discount. Not beer. Not drinking beer. I don't really need to gain more ADO. Later on in the game, there are many ways I can easily gain ADO. I can obtain ADO. Yeah, okay, let me recruit Mary. Because not only she can use this badass weapon at the beginning of the game, but she can also easily dodge, some punch. Okay, here we go. Okay, she just spit. The game is actually very interesting because, it reflects when you play more. You actually the game just reflects, what the modern London people, like the England people, do and speak, in the real life.
If you're still committed to the cause, DedSec needs you. I'll send you the coordinates to our last safe house. Meet me there.
Fine, whatever.
All right. So now this is the beginning part of the game. It's actually a sandbox game. So looks like a Sabine wanted us to meet her at one of the DedSec's safe houses here in London. Okay, let's see here. All right. Okay, so let's just stop here today. So thank you so much, guys, for watching this gameplay. Just because of the time, I have played the prelude of this game. So for the next time, I think I might be able to play this game again, broadcast this game again on Friday. So I'm actually broadcasting this game on my YouTube channel, which actually saves the broadcast clips. So if you are interested, please, if you like to watch this gameplay again, like the first walkthrough, you can always just go into my YouTube channel and then just watch the gameplay again from there. So next time I'm gonna just play the Legion walkthrough 2 on Friday. So thank you so much, guys. So please leave any comments if you like any parts of the game, like this game, if you like to watch any NPC you want me to recruit. Please leave comments, and also please leave comments about my video quality, anything you like me to do in this game. And I also at this point I also upload and play lots of Final Fantasy 14. So Final Fantasy 14 early December will actually release the next expansion. I will actually broadcast that game as well. And then for sure, like I will also record the dungeon play of Final Fantasy 14. Alright, thank you so much, guys. So let's end here today. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you for supporting my channel. See you next time. Peace out.